Started on that couch, couldn't catch my breath. Rob's got that Stoke voice, Ben's coaching best. Emma joined the crew, brought balance to the mess. From zero to hero, community blessed. And we are live, that's how we start. 3 voices strong, 1 beating heart. Couch to coach, we're building art. Every step we take, we're playing our part. Keep running, that's what we do. Keep running, me and you. Keep running, through and through. Keep running, the whole crew. Keep running, dreams come true. Keep running, I'm talking here.
And we are live. There's some gremlins in the system today, I think. It cut out a little bit early for some unknown reason. But we are live, we are here, we think. Not 100% sure, but we think we are here. Hello, everybody okay?
Say
Ben,
hi,
you're not supposed to, Ben, you're not supposed to be talking yet. We're supposed to bring you in.
Why are we?
It's supposed to be a surprise, although we're live on YouTube.
Go on then, do a grand reveal. I'm not.
So we are joined today. It's not just the Rob and Emma show today. We have got a little known person by the name of our coach, our saviour, our everything, Ben Russell.
I've just changed my name to Mystery Guest.
Mystery Guest.
Can you guess who it is?
Yeah, with a dodgy brummy twang like yours, I can definitely guess who it is. Put your camera back on so I can see.
Can I put it on now?
Yeah, go on.
Hey!
And he's got the Couch to Coach merch on as well.
I love it.
Sorts, but you know.
Ben, have you noticed that my hair's ginger on the logo?
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to say it's Emma's new nickname is Ginger Spice. But you put
Which one was the ginger one? Was that
Jerry
Scary?
Halliwell? No, Jerry Halliwell.
Yeah, but was she Scary Spice or?
No, Ginger Spice.
Obviously.
Ginger Spice, obviously.
I'll just be Baby
say
Spice.
Which
I know.
Which
one?
No.
I say Ginger Spice. Which one was Ginger Spice? The ginger one.
I've missed this. I have. I thought I was out of sorts, and I thought you was calling me a gremlin at the start. But let's just focus on Emma asking which one Ginger Spice was.
It's because I was convinced that the ginger one was the scary one. So I just wanted you to say what I wanted to hear.
So,
and that's why I repeated the
Scary
question.
Spice.
So when I was younger, we entered a competition for to be dressed as a Spice Girls. I was Posh Spice. My brother was Scary Spice, and my cousin was Sporty Spice, and my other cousin was Baby Spice. And we didn't win anything, which really annoyed me. And also, they took my picture, and it was in the Leak Post and Times. So all my friends, none of my friends were there that saw me. I was about 10. All my friends saw me as Posh Spice, and my mum shares it every birthday without fail on Facebook.
Right, I'm going to add your mum. I need to see this.
Liz is lovely as well. She always wishes you a happy birthday and everything.
She does, yeah.
She's great. Get her on. Here's a question, though, just off on a tangent. I love this. If you was to call yourself a Spice Girl, what would your name be?
I'm going to go for Tall Spice.
I'd be Baby Spice, I think.
No, that's been
you
used
can't use that one, yeah. You can't use
original.
That.
If you were Spice, what would you be?
Right.
Organised Spice.
No.
And we are live, right?
Yeah.
Listeners, give us all a Spice Girl name. It has to be.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And we'll come back to it at the end of the show.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Pick
no horribleness. Don't be nasty though, guys. Be nice. Be nice, Spice. Don't be horrible.
Can we give each other names as well?
Yeah, so we'll come back to it at the end. We'll see what the listeners have come up with for us, and we'll give each other one as a Spice Girl's name at the end as well.
I'll tell you what mine will be before anybody says it. Big No Spice.
No,
I've already said it, so nobody can say that one. Especially on the logo, the old logo. Anyway, so we've got Ben Freeman listening live from Scotland. So hello, Ben. Missed you yesterday, Ben, at Trentham 10K. Hope you're doing well. Nobody else has said anything yet in the chat that I can see. So if you are with us, let us know. Mark Parker,
Hey,
Brummy Spice.
Mark, are you all right?
Brummy Spice. There you go. First one's done for you, Ben. Spreadsheet Spice, yeah. Jim Flowers, hi guys. So we've got
Hi,
one for Ben,
Jim.
Brummy Spice. We've got one for Emmy, Spreadsheet Spice. Just need one for me now.
We're supposed to come back to this
Powerful
at the end, but
Torso
it's too much
Spice.
fun.
There you go. Thank
Well
you,
done,
Amy Carney.
Amy. Well
I'll
done,
have that
Amy.
one. Powerful Torso Spice. There you go.
I was going to say, we got a new co-host or something.
Yeah. So we are back. The triple trio. Yeah, trio. The Three Musketeers. We are back for the first time. How was Florida, Ben?
It was fantastic. Had a great time. Bank balance is crying. Exclusive Spice.
Yeah, exclusive spot. Yeah, go on, carry on.
Keep
Florida.
going. It was great. I did one run while I was out there. I'm not gonna lie. It was far too hot to run. It was just humid.
Yeah.
And I just had too much fun. I did loads of steps around all the parks. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Good.
Glad to be back though. Knackered.
I was going to say, are you glad to be back?
Knackered, but I'm glad to be back.
That's one of my.
How's the jet lag? Do you feel like you're over the jet lag yet, or?
I felt like I did well because, short story, we woke up at 6 a.m. Saturday morning in Florida. We had to kill some time till 1 p.m. They're 5 hours behind. We had to kill some time till 1 p.m. to get to the airport. Flight was at 6 p.m. US time. We flew through the night, but we're 5 hours ahead. So we landed at 6 a.m. and then I had to kind of stay awake until 9 o'clock last night, which is my normal bedtime.
Yeah.
And you guys messaged at one point, and I woke up in like one of them deep sleeps where you're like, I woke up and
Was this when we were all like, we're putting our DNDs on? And
no, this was before. I had about 20 minutes power nap, and Rach had ordered a Chinese in this time, so I do need to go on the spreadsheet. And then I woke up and I was awake for about an hour and a half. But I did sleep solidly until 10:30 this morning, so I'm back.
I must admit, the DND last night, I was like, what's DND? I was like, Dungeons and Dragons. What'd you say? Dungeons? I thought you were going to play Dungeons and Dragons. It took me a while to work out what you meant by DND. And then when Ben put, I was like, do not disturb. I thought, she doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons, does she? Is that another string to her bow?
No.
Nothing wrong with Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, not my cup of tea. No, that's do not disturb. It goes on 10 till 6.
10
That's
till
fair.
6.
To be fair, prioritising your sleep, it's good for your training.
Yeah, it is. Very
It's
much so. Is that
what
something
is
that
it?
you've?
Good sleep hygiene.
Yeah, is that something that you've implemented since you started running, or have you always had that?
I've not always had it. No, I think I'd say maybe about 9 months ago, I started to do 10 till 6 and tried really hard to get into that routine. And to do that, I needed to be switched off, and that was switching off the phone. The most important people are in the house, and if there's an emergency by anybody out of the house, they can contact Dan, whose phone doesn't really have much traffic, shall we say. So yeah.
Not as much as yours with your spreadsheets.
That's a nice way of saying he's not very popular, isn't it?
I was going to say that.
My mum and dad have got his number, is all I mean.
Can we have Dan's number just in case we need to give you some emergency couch to coach news or something?
Maybe.
No?
We'll see.
Give him a bit
I'll
more
ask him.
traffic.
Anyway, we are back. Let's talk about we've got a bit of an agenda. So she's that organised. Emma's organised. She sent us an agenda through earlier today. So we have got a bit of an agenda. So Agenda Spice. So I have got that in front of me here. But let's talk about our running, because we have both been running, and also, have you been running, Ben? Let's start with you.
No, so I did one run in Florida. It was really, really hot. I had every intention to run a couple of times. We talked about stride stealing. They're
Strava stealing.
Segment.
Strava stealing. And they're bloody fast. I scoured the map multiple times and I couldn't really find any that I felt like I could get to and steal, so I didn't bother. I was supposed to start my training again today, but Rach went to work, bless her. She was at work all day, and then she got home, and then I thought she can go to Pilates, give her some downtime. So I haven't ran today. Training starts tomorrow, which we'll talk about upcoming plans in a bit. I've got my eyes on a few things, but I haven't, is the answer. But you two, getting very competitive.
Ooh.
It's good competition. It's good competition.
Is it healthy?
Yeah, I would say so. It's working. Something seems to be working.
I'm happy with it.
She's happy with it because she's won the sexy graph off again, which we'll come on to in a bit.
I will say, like, we're going to come on to the sexy graph off in a minute, but what impressed me the most was you've done a just under 40-mile week, Silito.
I know. That's for the first time in a long, long
He's
time.
trying really hard to be sexy.
I am sexy. What do you mean? I'm not sexy. My graph is sexy. I'm far from sexy, but my graph is looking sexier than it ever has.
Sexy spice.
Sexy spice, yeah. Sexy graph spice. But yeah, I think having somebody else to spur you on a little bit is good. And we've both met up a couple of times over the week,
Yeah.
which has been really good as well, which has really helped as well because I like to go running, but I like to be with other people. I don't mind going out on my own if I'm doing like a tempo run, but I like to be around other people and talking to other people because I like to talk to people. So shall we talk about my running first? Because Monday I planned to go out, but I didn't have opportunity to because I don't know if you listened to the podcast last week, Ben. Laura wasn't very well. She was in hospital. She's a lot better now. She's better than she was. She's a lot better. She's still not 100%, but she's a lot better than she was. So I didn't do anything on Monday. I was on parenting duties. And she was back Monday night. So on the Tuesday, I got invited by Emma to go and run with Staffordshire Moorlands at the track session, which was very, very good. We started with strides, which is an unusual one for me.
Yeah, it
Normally
was.
strides is after, but we did strides before, which was very, very good. Really enjoyed that. And then we did a bit of I would say, it's not really a pyramid because you go up one side and then you don't come down the other side. We did 3 minutes of fast-paced, then a minute of recovery, walking recovery, 2 minutes fast-paced, walking recovery, 1 minute fast-paced, and then 3 minutes of recovery. And then we did that again. So 3, 1 minute recovery, 2, 1 minute recovery, 1 minute recovery. We did that 4 times. And I was absolutely shattered after. It was very, very hard. I don't know if you want to say anything about it, Emma, because I know you did the same.
Ladders, some good ladders. Is that what you
Yeah,
did?
That's what it's called.
I think it was only 30 seconds recovery, not a minute.
Was it 30 seconds? Yeah, it was 30 seconds. Yeah, you're
Were you
right.
slacking and
Sorry.
taking a minute? Everyone else was doing
No,
30 seconds.
I was not slacking. I was doing very, very well. I felt, but it was good. It was good. Yeah, so it was 30 seconds recovery and then 3 minutes recovery in between.
And you did a mile warm up whilst you were waiting for me.
Yeah,
Because I was a little bit late.
she was
Ooh,
late.
Not like you.
I know. It went down to me.
We won't say who it was down to. He's listening
They're
now.
watching,
He might turn up.
and tell you why. See if he tells you
Who
why.
put Couch to Coach Running podcast anemic spice? Who put anemic spice out of you two? It's obviously one of you pair.
Nothing to do with me.
Well, one of you because it's not me.
It's not
Somebody put anemic spice.
I haven't got
Nothing to do with
access
me.
to even do that.
Wasn't me.
No, it's definitely you then, Ben. But yeah,
Sam,
so we
is
did that on
Mickey
this.
Mouse or Goofy on the left. He said on my screen, Rob's on the left.
On every else's screen, it's you on the left. So then we did a bit of a cool down, which was 0.5. We just rounded up a little bit. So we did that on the Tuesday. Wednesday, I went out and did my own 45 minutes easy and only did 37 minutes, which was picked up by Emma, who commented.
Yeah, you
But I
were a
had to-
couple of minutes short, weren't you?
Yeah, it was a couple of minutes, but I had to go pick Arthur up, so there was an excuse. There's always an excuse for me, so
There is always
get used to
an
that.
excuse.
So Thursday, again, it was 45 minutes, and I intentionally did 44 minutes and 59 seconds to wind everybody up and put a post on there. Does it annoy people? And then Friday, I went out and did another tempo session that was set by yourself, Ben. It was 10-minute cool down, 10-minute warm up, sorry, followed by 5 minutes of hard half marathon pace running, followed by 2 minutes recovery 4 times, and then 90 seconds fast pace, followed by 60 seconds recovery, and that was for 6 times. And I think I hit it pretty good actually. If you look at my I'm not blowing my own trumpet. I'm not being a big head. I am.
Please.
I am. But if you look at my stats, I think you'll find they were pretty good. So consistent spice maybe. So I did that on the Friday.
You have been very
Saturday.
consistent, and I can see the effort, and I think Emma can
Yeah.
see the effort because
Yeah.
she messaged to say he's getting very quick or whatever it was she said.
Well, he'd lost some weight as well, hadn't he? Haven't you?
There's the balloons again.
Celebration.
Yay!
And you said, I want to lose a little bit of weight so I can get a little bit faster. And I said, he's definitely lost some weight because he's definitely getting faster. But no, you
Well,
were, because on the track session, there was some of the blocks that we did, the intervals, I couldn't catch, could I?
they tried to catch Jack. She was running with Jack at the end, the last one. So Jack and Emma tried to catch me, and they tried to sneak up on me, and I could hear them coming. So I sped up a little bit.
No wonder he
towards
was
the
faster
end.
than everyone else, though. He was having longer rests than everybody else. by the sounds of it.
Yeah, I've got longer legs. That's why I might go for a bit faster.
And he had a decent warm up. I didn't because I was
Yeah.
late.
Yeah, it's very true.
Which
We're
wasn't
going to
my
talk
fault.
about running hacks in a bit, aren't we? But that is one of the biggest things that
Yeah.
you need to get in before a session.
Yeah.
And you're taking that more seriously, which is fantastic. So we
Yeah.
find out why. I'm assuming it was Jack that made you late.
Yeah.
He's
We'll come
never
on to that
allowed
then.
to use his nan's toilet again. Put it that way. Is that what he's
Yeah.
on about?
Yeah. He was running to my house, and he had to take a detour to his nan's house to use the toilet.
Jack, have we not taught you anything? Did you have a jacket on? Just go on for it, mate. Anyway, Rob's running. Go on.
Yeah, Saturday I went and did a park run sandwich again with Emma, and we met Jack and Laura as well. So we ran from Emma's gym, Heart Zone,
Yes.
I think it's called. Yeah,
Yeah.
Heart Zone in Congleton. I wasn't planning on doing the full 10K. I texted Emma saying I might join you for the park run, and then I ended up somehow I managed to meet her at the gym. So we ended up doing 6.5 miles. Really enjoyed that. Met a lot of the other Biddulph runners, so Jim and Kelly and Fraser as well, which was nice to see. And then Sunday was my race, my Trentham 10K race. I did a bit of a warm up. I did a mile warm up again beforehand. And then I ran Trentham 10K, got a course PB at 55 minutes and 40 seconds, I think it was. I think it's nearly 2 minutes PB. It's a bit of a different course, very difficult course, very hilly. Uphill for the first half, and then from about 6K is mostly downhill with a little bit of uphill. And then the last bit is a really good sprint. So I enjoyed that. And I got 7th in the group, so 7th for the second time in a row. And then today I've been out with Stoke Fit and done 4.5 miles. There you go.
You've done 4.5 tonight.
Yeah, been out with Stoke Fit this afternoon.
The surprise on her face.
I'm just thinking of my Strava graph.
Well, see, you've got to get up there now. So yeah, so that's my running. So that was that according to everybody else, that only grants me second in the sexy graph off. Even though it's probably the longest, the most I've done in a week for a long time, and I'm also going up.
I voted for you.
I know, I saw. Thank you.
I
voted for Emma inadvertently.
Inadvertently.
I pressed the story by accident.
And you even set the story, so you can't say
I
that I
know.
put it in a strategic place, which I probably would have done.
Yeah. Well, I was just looking at it, pressed it, and I was like, I'm sure I just voted for Emma. And I looked, I was like, yeah, I've just voted for Emma. So I texted Emma and just said to her, I think I've inadvertently voted for you. She says, oh, what did you say? You said,
that was silly.
That was silly. And then I said, what, are you going to vote for me? No. I was like, oh, thanks. So,
but even if I had voted for you, it wouldn't have made much
you got
difference.
17, I got 13. So we did get quite a good engagement. I think Ben wants to be involved in this sexy graph off next week. Don't you, Ben?
I am going to be involved, and there's no way I'm not winning because I haven't done any running in 2 weeks. So, like, it's just going to look really sexy because it's going to be...
Yeah, but hang on. Is
like
it
a
though?
massive
Because
erection, it's going to be...
But when when the viewers and the followers and the listeners are looking at the sexy graph, they're obviously looking at more than just the upward trajectory. They're obviously looking at the elevation, time on feet.
If they're friends with you.
I don't know any of them that vote for me.
To be fair, Jack voted for me, and one of my mates who I work with voted for you. So I was like, oh, thanks very
Yeah.
much.
I mean,
And I didn't even have to message and ask anybody. It's just
This time,
wow. How many people were you asking?
none today, not this time, not even last time. Well, yeah, okay.
I did think you would win it. And then when you put in the channel, if you're not in the channel, get in the channel. You put a message in there saying Emma's winning. Go and vote if you haven't already. But the people looking at the stories can't see who's winning, so you shouldn't have said that.
I know. I didn't realise. To be fair, I didn't. Honestly, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I didn't realise.
Yeah, but you need to learn.
I know. I do need to learn. I'm new to all this Instagram malarkey with channels and stories and things. And
I mean, what we should start seeing with the graphs, bearing in mind I'm the person that's kind of giving you a bit of advice with your training plans, is we should start to see a nice little trajectory, then a little bit of a down week, and then a nice little trajectory. So that's how I'm going to be voting in the future.
So is mine going to go back up this week?
That depends if you're consistent.
I follow my plan.
So there we go. We'll start to see it. We'll be able to see who's sticking to the plan.
So let me just address something. Let me just address the elephant in the room. Steve Canning has said, I've defo missed something. What is strides?
Steve, where have you been?
Steve Canning, where have you been? We just talk about it all the time. I'm no stride Silito or no stride Spice.
Well, Rob doesn't know what they are. So Emma, do you want to just explain what strides are?
Well, hang on a minute. I've got a different perception of strides to what Silito has. I do them differently.
So we went to, what was it, Macclesfield Park Run. So there was me, you, Amy, and two lads. We did the park run together. Well, we did the park run, and then we did the strides after. And I was saying to Emma, what do you do for strides? And she just basically says she just full out sprints for the 40 seconds, then 20 seconds slow jog, full out sprint. And what I said, and I might be wrong, I might be completely wrong, is you don't full out sprint, you build up towards the sprint.
Within your 20 seconds.
Within your 20 seconds. What's right, Ben? Please say me. I can't lose twice in a day.
I want to hear it in your own words.
So what I do is I'll go for my run, and then strides are at the end. So I'll go and find a nice long flat road or path somewhere, and I'll let my heart rate come down to zone 2, and I'll set my times up and everything, and then I'll go. So my first 20 seconds is just go as hard as I can, as fast as I can for 20 seconds, and then my 40 seconds is I'll just walk or jog for those 40 seconds. Then when I get to the 20 seconds again, it's full out as soon as it's like go bang straight as hard as I can, as fast as I can for those 20 seconds, and then walk or jog however I feel, bring my heart rate back down if I can, and then go again.
What I've just said, I suppose, is I would do exactly the same as Emma. So I'd do my run. I'd find somewhere flat, if possible. Around my house is quite difficult, but I'll try and find somewhere flat, and I'll set it up for 20 seconds and 40 seconds. But I won't. The first one I'll just build up and then get to a full out sprint by the end of the 20 seconds. But then recovery, I will just jog slowly and then build up again to a sprintish, probably not to maximum. Then 40 seconds of recovery running, and then again similar for the third, fourth, fifth, and sixth.
So if I had an apple, a hypothetical apple, it would be going to Rob.
So I've been doing it wrong.
No, I wouldn't say you've been doing it wrong. Because the whole purpose of strides is to kind of improve running economy and as an opportunity within the training week to develop a little bit of speed. The concerning part is the bit where it's all out sprinting because one, we don't want to get an injury, and another thing is the part of it is to kind of build up throughout the stride to about 80 to 90% of your maximum speed. But one of the key features is to work on good running form. So I wouldn't say you're doing them wrong, because if we look at Rob up until 2 weeks ago, he weren't doing them at all. That's completely
Yeah, I was
wrong.
doing them completely and utterly wrong because I wasn't even doing them.
So what I would say is we're building up over the course of the stride to about 85 to 90%. And the other misconception of them is I plan them at the end of the workout because it's easier to do that in the way that we plan. But you can actually
Yeah.
do them in the middle of a run. Some people do them in the middle. So main thing is focus on form. You're both finding somewhere nice and flat. You're both doing a nice jog recovery between each stride, but we need to just get up to about 80 to 90% and then slowly bring it back down and then into a jog because we don't want to risk injury. It's just for good running efficiency. Steve Canning, well done. That went on, didn't it? Really? That was, went deep early on there.
So Steve Canning says, so it's intervals at the end of your long run.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see it as intervals at the end of your long run, but not
But
a
they're like
full-blown interval
little
session.
intervals, little ones,
Tiny intervals, yeah.
little tiny ones.
So yeah, so we're on 27 minutes nearly, and we've only just done this is what happens when we're all together. So Emma, let's talk about your running.
Okay. Well, two of my runs I did with you, and you've already talked about them, but I'll give it from a different different. I'll give it from a different angle, shall I?
Go on.
So Monday was rest day. Monday we were on here, so that was Monday. Tuesday, staff Smalllands track sesh. So Silly Toe has already talked you through what that entails, but I'd just like to say a big shout out to Staff Smalllands because it was a great event. It's free, so if anybody ever wants to go and do a track session, I would highly recommend it. If it's okay with my coach, Ben, I'd like to do that once a month because I think it will help with my speed work, and speed work is something that I'm probably missing with doing the ultra training, the long runs. So yes, that was Tuesday.
Just to touch on that, sorry to interrupt you, we'll get onto it. But my response to you when I was in Florida, which I really liked, was you both asked for permission if you could go to it.
I always ask for permission.
You do, which is great.
Normally.
But the good thing is, a coach, I'm not there to tell you what to do and what not to do. You do what you want. It's like just correcting the path of the ship a little bit. Like, you're the captain, you do what you want. But my response to you was go for it, because it's always good to try something new and let the body have that different stimulus. Like, going to Staff Moorlands where they've got maybe someone else that has designed the session is going to be a different session that I wouldn't do. And we've proven that by the fact that it's ladders and intervals and blocks and sets. Fantastic, go and do it. And as Emma said, if you're local, it's free, go and try it. Carry on.
So,
definitely.
So coming on to that, because I've got complete rest tomorrow, but we have got something that we're going to talk about later on in the podcast that I'm going to ask for permission now rather than ask for forgiveness. But we'll come on to that in a minute. Sorry, go on.
Okay, so I'll carry on. So Wednesday, I had on the plan easy 45 to 60 minutes, but I have a confession. I went for a really fast blast of a run involving hills. So there is a segment around the corner from my house, and I was 10th on the leaderboard, and I've been...
Sir Jack Stewart Way, is that the one?
No, Sir Jack Stewart Lane.
Oh, Lane, sorry.
I was 10th on the leaderboard, and I've been trying really hard to move up a few places because there was only a couple of seconds between me and 6th place, because 6th and 7th would join and 8th and 9th would join. So if I got an extra 3 seconds off my time, I'd be a lot higher. So I'd got new trainers and I wanted to try my new trainers. So I did hill reps on that segment and moved up from 10th to 5th. Shall I just carry on?
Something bothers me about that though.
What?
Going out to steal a Strava segment.
No, I wasn't stealing it. I did.
No, but this
I
is my
already own the
point.
local legend. I wanted
but
to
this
get a
is my
better place
point.
on the leaderboard.
No, but this is my point. If you'd have said to me, I went out and I stole a Strava segment, I'd be like, do you know what? You stole a Strava. You went out to move up a couple of places and you jeopardised it for just moving up a little bit.
I think the person that's at the top was in a car, so I can't get it.
Yeah, but you've gone from like 10th to 6th, and you risk
No, 10th to 5th.
Yeah, but you risk your whole training for like 5 spaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Emma. Yeah, just say yeah to him. Don't ask for,
You
for,
do.
for don't ask for
Tell him.
permission. Just ask for
I
forgiveness.
felt really good after that.
You should do. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
you
You should
don't now.
do.
Because,
I think you should do.
I'd been
What
chasing
are
that
you
that position on that leaderboard for ages, and do you want me to tell you? I had to run it 6 times that night to get to a better place.
So you did a hill rep interval session 6 times unguided to move up a couple of spots.
Yeah. I
Well
did.
done, Emma. Yeah, rebel against the coach.
What
And
Bring it together.
I wanted to try my new
Yeah, rebellious
trainers, and they worked. It was in the...
It was fine. We'll talk about trainers in a bit.
Okay, so that was Wednesday. So Thursday,
Proud segment coach. Look at him, Jack.
Thursday I had a club run. I ran to club and I visited Steve on the way. Dropped Steve some stickers off, and he can't wait to go and stick his stickers somewhere and tell us where he's stuck them and send us pictures.
In Florida, not anywhere rude, by the way, listeners. He is listening. He's on YouTube Live. Not
I
anywhere
know.
rude. He's going to stick him in Florida.
Oh, I
It's a
could have done
secret, though.
that.
I
No,
know.
'cause
Well,
you
the stickers
weren't
weren't
ready
here.
by the
Yeah, they
time you
weren't
went.
here.
So we're
Where's
sending
he go-
Steve.
Steve, where are you going in Florida? Tell
He's going
me.
Disneyland.
Where's he staying? Around
Dunno.
there. Let me know where you stay. Because what would have been good, I could have gone out and put some stickers, and Steve could have gone and found. That would have been.
You can find him. Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going back next year, I think. Go on, carry on.
Yeah, so I ran down to club, dropped Stevie's stickers off, and then I did club, and I did 10k with club, but including the rundown, it was 16k. So it's probably a little bit more than what I should
What was
have
on your
done.
plan?
45 to 60 minutes easy. So I just went really easy.
And how long was that?
I don't know, because 6k running down and then 10k with club. There was like, I stopped at Steve's house, had a chat, got to club, had a chat. There was lots of mustering going on. So it was just dead easy run.
A nice
So
way of avoiding the question.
Yeah.
He's going to Caribbean Beach Resort at Disney, apparently, Ben.
Enjoy it, Steve, because it's lovely. Really hot over there at the moment. Really, really hot. It's going to be fantastic.
So
for you.
Friday, Emma. I know
Friday.
what's coming now. Recovery. You had a good recovery day.
Yeah, I did.
And you recovered. You did well.
did. Yeah, I recovered.
You did.
I
You did
stuck to the
nothing.
plan.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
So she did well there.
Saturday was 60 to 90 minutes, did the park run sandwich, met Rob. We ran to park run. I did a good park run. I said to myself, I want around 25 minutes. I got
Yeah, you did
just
really
over
well.
25 minutes. I was happy with that. And
Smashed it.
the Congleton Harriers were there pacing. So that was quite nice, because I could just keep ticking the minutes off as I was running around, like chasing them. It's a bit like Pac-Man, like chasing them. That's what goes through my head anyway. Then I ran back to the gym, and the bit that I did that Rob didn't participate in, I feel like I'm embarrassed now to say this.
Go on, tell him.
There was a segment.
There was another segment.
There is a CrossFit segment that the gym round the corner have made, and I raced it and got second place on that segment.
That doesn't sound like easy to me.
It was easy. I could have got first.
You were close to first, weren't you? You said you were going to do it again because you were so close to first.
Yeah, but I said I'll save it because it was an easy run.
I don't know why I bother.
Quick,
And
move on to
then,
Sunday. Move on to Sunday.
and then on Sunday, I got a 2-hour 45 long hilly run. So I went out and did 2 hours 45 minutes on the gritstone on the trail that is for the race. And I did a really good recce with my lovely friend Becca, and I loved that. That was brilliant. I stuck to the plan.
Jack Stewart was supposed to attend, but didn't attend because he was absolutely out of his face. He was in Leek at 4 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, Jack, I've just thrown under the bus there. Yeah.
So Emma's gonna get a B, and Rob's
Okay.
gonna get an A+.
I said when we put the Sexy Strava graphs on that I thought Rob would win, and I won, and I don't know.
But I think you're right. I think people have looked at the elevation because you have done a lot more elevation because you went up and did gritstone recce. So you've done a lot.
Sprints.
My graph is trajectory up, but I've done very well. Not but in between the runs I've done with you guys, it's been very boring. I've just done the same kind of route. I always tend to do the same kind of route.
I
people have
think
probably-
if I didn't invite you to come on the runs that I invited to come on, you wouldn't have had a sexy gravel.
Ooh.
So it's I take part of
Contributed.
like
You
to
contributed.
your
You
graph.
did. Tuesday,
That's
I must
why I
admit.
won.
Yeah, so Tuesday. Yeah, everybody knew that. Tuesday, I would have gone football probably. So yeah, I wouldn't have gone and done that. I probably would have done the park run on Saturday, but I probably wouldn't have topped it up to a 10k. So I probably wouldn't have got that up to a trajectory. Although I probably would have done because I was planning on doing a little bit more after Trenton 10k, although I was absolutely shattered. But yeah. Thank you, Emma. You did contribute to my sexy graph, so I do
welcome.
appreciate it.
Anytime. We're all friends.
So we spanned the wheel last week when Ben wasn't here, and it came out with life/running hacks, which was suggested by Caroline Morris. So thank you very much, Caroline. I think I've seen you on YouTube, so thank you for joining us again. And we are going to be discussing life/running hacks. So who wants to go first? And if anybody else has got any life/running hacks in the YouTube, please comment because we will read them out as well.
So should we go round?
Go on then.
Do a running hack first each, and then we'll do a
Yeah.
life hack each.
Oh, hang
Yeah.
on. I've only prepared a running hack.
Oh,
I
don't
didn't
worry.
know we had to do both.
So you start
thought
with
it
your
was
running
all.
hack, and then we have time to go round, and you got a chance to get your life hack.
Yeah.
And go. So you can start with your running hack. Go on. Pressure.
Okay, right. Fine. My running hack, and this is something that I've started to do with my ultra training. I am a massive listener to music when it comes to my running. So my hack is to create a playlist that you can save for when it gets difficult. So everybody's got a song that means something to them, hits the spot, and just gives them a bit of a boost. So when you're listening to your music, have your emergency playlist, and when it gets tough, if you're out there on a long run and you're on your own and you're struggling, stick it on. And if you're struggling to keep going and have the momentum, say to yourself that you're going to run to this song, run until that song's finished, give yourself a little break, and then if another song comes on, keep running till you get to the end of that song. So for me, with the ultra training and the long distance and keep going for that amount of time, use your music. That's my running hack to help with ultra training, which
It's a
I'm
good
doing.
one. It's very good because actually at the ultra that we did, when you decided to ditch Rob and leave us to look after him, me and Rach to look after him, when we got to the end, you said that you decided to leave him, put your music on, and you just started flying.
I did.
So it works really well, and then you can't hear the screaming that Rob, Emma, come back, come on, where you going? As you ditched him, so it's a really good hack. It's good.
It works for me, especially with the long runs. I think if you've got some songs that you can just keep in the bank and keep them reserved, and then you can tap into them when you need a distraction. And if you've got songs that mean something to you, and I think we all have, put them on, and it takes you into a different place. It does for me anyway. So mentally, as I'm running and I'm listening to them songs that either make me laugh or remind me of certain things, I forget about the running. And when you've got a long run and it's either it's getting painful or you're struggling to keep going, take your mind off it by giving your brain something else to focus on.
Well, when we did the
Yeah.
Protein Rebel Festival and we interviewed the two women, I'm tired. I can't
Katie and
remember the
Laura.
names, Katie and Laura. That was one of their training tips for
Yeah.
doing ultras, and when it gets really difficult, and especially I think it was about running through the night and doing those type of things, and you get to a bit
They
of a dark place.
save certain
Music.
they save music rather than using it all the time, because if you use it all the time, you get used to listening to music
Yeah.
all the time. Whereas if you don't listen to music, but then you really need a boost, I know that you listen to Geordie Kiefer to boost you like you did on the Ultra. If anybody wants to go and Spotify Geordie Kiefer, I've had a listen. Very interesting stuff.
What's
But
Geordie
yeah, so
Kiefer?
it's an artist. Quite good actually. I must admit, I have listened to it a couple of times after Emma recommended it. But I did that with a
Don't
temp.
play it on here, please.
No, I'm not going to play it. There's quite a lot of swearing. I yeah, I don't. I've got to bleep them out. But I did that with a tempo run. So I I listen to like quite fast track music to make sure I'm getting to the strides and a bit of a metronome rather than just music. So you can Spotify things, so you can search for Spotify things. So if you want a 9-minute mile average or an 8-minute mile average or a 7-minute mile average, there's a playlist specifically for that. So yeah, it's a really good
Yeah.
tip. Really good tip.
It's Caroline said that she did that Lisbon half marathon, switched it up, which is good. I'm assuming Laura's talking about that she loves that the
Yeah.
tip that you've given. I'm thinking
Just loves
James.
me.
I don't know if James is James Mitchell all right.
I haven't
It's
got it.
James Mitchell's birthday was on Saturday, so he
Happy
turned the big
birthday!
4-0. So we sang
Happy
happy birthday to him
birthday,
at Stoke Fit today. I might
Is he
have
still
embarrassed him a little
hungover
bit.
from his birthday?
Well, I think that's a good one. That is a good one. I've done that before. And it does work.
I
If you
did
have a
that with
cold,
Oliver
put
when he
Vicks
was
on your feet.
little.
Yeah, Vicks
As a
when you
kid.
go to bed, swear on it. The problem is when I've got a cold and I put Vicks on my feet, I use a whole tub, put it
On
on the
your
feet.
feet?
Yeah,
Yes.
genuinely.
Yeah,
I don't know
it does
how it
work.
works. I don't know how it works, but it does. If there's a doctor in the room or a doctor listening, please let us know how does it work, because I've got no idea.
On
But
your
anyway,
Laura's a
feet?
nurse. Laura, comment.
I'm a nurse. I haven't got a clue how
Oh
it works.
yeah.
I'm not a proper nurse. I'm a mental health nurse, but
On your
Laura's a proper
feet?
nurse. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it works. It works. It does work. What's your running hack, Ben?
I don't know whether so much it's a running hack, but I think it's something we've all encountered in the past is injuries. So running hack, injuries? I don't know. I think one of the biggest things that happens is as you're training, you become quite obsessed with your training and you really don't want to stop that momentum. But we all pick up little niggles and little injuries, and I think the sort of the feeling is that you're going to run through it and it's going to go away. And I always think back to when you were training for Great Enough Run in London when I first started coaching you, and you had some issues with your foot, and you kept messaging me and saying this is what I've got going on, and the advice was kind of like, let's take it easy, let's dial your training back, and even take a bit of rest, and that's kind of where we're prepared to be. But I think sometimes the sort of general feeling is I'm just going to run and it's going to go away. I've known people that have had injuries that would essentially have gone away in like 2-3 weeks if they'd have rested, complete rest, yeah,
Yeah.
and took some advice instead of running and carrying on. I've known people have those injuries that have gone away within 2 or 3 weeks, and it's taken them 12 months or more, or it's never gone away and they just ignore it. Like you could probably recover from an ACL injury in the shorter amount of time than you would from like a little strain. Like just rest. Like
Yeah.
you're not trying to impress anybody because we're only recreational runners.
Mm.
I think what you need to do is just go, let's take a little bit of rest because you're not going to lose time. And actually,
I
you'll
was
come back
speaking to
quicker.
Kieran Bedford yesterday because Kieran Bedford's just been to the doctors, or he's had a scan. Because I was talking about him a couple of weeks ago. He ran an ultra with a really bruised and swollen ankle, and he is resting it, although he is carrying on running, but he's taking it really, really easy. And he's saying that it's going to take not longer, but because it isn't bone injury, it's just muscular and like ligament damage. It won't be as long, but he's glad that he went and got it checked out. So, and that is a good point as well. If in doubt, go and check it out.
Yeah,
See,
I mean,
Rhymes.
seek some advice, get it checked out, know your body, understand your body, and if you feel like it's not anything serious, then you should, at minimum, absolutely be dialing back the pace. But you shouldn't be doing any sessions. You shouldn't be doing any easy runs, and it's actually a 10K effort, or go into a park run and getting carried away with yourself. Just take that time, because short term is you can recover a lot quicker than you would if you keep going. And I know you're desperate to get back to racing if you're doing stuff like that, but you might end up not racing for 12, 18, 24 months if you don't do the first initial 4-week period, and then you might even come back stronger. Something to think about.
Yeah. My running hack is tie your laces.
That's not a hack. That's
No, but
just-
tie your laces properly.
To this podcast, Rob.
No, but tie your laces properly. So there are different.
Everybody listening ties their laces.
No,
wrong.
but tie your laces differently. So how you put your laces depends on your own foot. Because I've got a high end. No, genuinely, if you Google it, hear me out.
He's right. Hear him out.
Yeah. I've got a high instep on my foot. So if you look at my foot, I'm going to show everybody my foot. I've got a bare foot. So just for a trigger warning, if anybody doesn't like feet, look away now. So if you look at my foot, I've got a high instep there.
That's not a foot. That's your right hand.
It's a foot. I've got a high instep there. So I have to tie my laces with a gap in the middle, so it doesn't rub on my high instep. And also, I also do the runner's loop. It's called a runner's loop. So at the top of your trainers, you do a loop, and then you pull them through, and then you pull them, and it hugs your feet. I'm being serious here, guys. I listen to your hacks, and you're just taking the mick out of me.
Barefoot wob. Sam's put a barefoot wob.
Right. Okay. That's it now. Forget it. That's all I'm saying. Tie your laces.
No,
there you go.
I agree. What I would say is he's probably used the wrong term. It's to lace your shoes up properly.
Yes.
Yeah. Go on. Carry on. I
no. That's it now. No. Game over. Go on.
Is it
life
back round
hacks.
to
Go on.
me?
Yeah, life hacks. Go on.
Okay, so I wasn't prepared because I thought we only had to do one, so I've had to quickly think of this. But I think as a woman and as a mother, one of my big life hacks is getting everybody's clothes ready the night before you go to bed. So Oliver was school, getting his uniform, PE kit, school bag. And then for me, it's all my stuff for the office. So if I'm in the office, I plan what I'm going to wear the night before. My laptop bag is packed. My dinner is packed. So yeah, just probably part of being an organised freak, isn't it? But yeah, just being prepared, get all your gear ready. And I suppose just bringing that back to running, if you're getting up for a long run, getting your kit ready the night before. I've already got my kit ready for Monopoly tomorrow night, but we can come on to that. There you go.
Go on, Ben.
I feel really bad. Like, are you...
Go on, Ben.
Great line. Are you in a mood?
No.
I feel terrible. I really.
You should. Terrible. I listen to your hacks intently.
I said it was a good hack. I did say it was a good hack. Jack Stewart said he's going to need a photo of Rob's tie laces.
You know what? I could end this now. I could end it for all of us now. I could just turn it all off, and we could just go along his own way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go on, your life hack.
life
I
hack.
feel like I'm being told off.
My life hack is to plan ahead and not bite off more than you can chew within your working week. Kind of life hack and running related in one is making sure that you don't overcommit to anything. The biggest thing I've learned recently is to say no to stuff. And I think sometimes you have to learn to say no to going out or to doing too much at work or to things that you don't need to do because you just allow more time for yourself and you've got to be kind to yourself. So life hack is to learn how to say no.
I'm getting some support from everybody on the YouTube. We do the runners loop, Rob. I'm not going to read Sam's out. How does he put his t-shirt on? I'm going to need a photo. I get where Rob is coming from. Some people I know just slip the shoes on. Yeah. So my life hack is tie your laces. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I am joking. my life hack is use your notes. If you start taking the mick out of me now after this one, I'm going to switch us off. Just to warn you. My life hack is use your notes function on your phone to put things down that you don't want to forget. So like you think of something, you think to yourself, "Well, I want to remember that." I put a note on my phone on the notes function to remind me because I look back on my notes and I think, "Yeah, I need to do that," or "I need to remember to do this," or "remember to do that."
Stop laughing. He's making me laugh. Can I give you a tip in advance to that? You can send yourself voice notes. Did you know you could do that?
No, I
So
didn't know
you
that,
don't
but
even
that's
have
a
to
good
go to
idea.
the effort to writing it in a note. Just send yourself a voice note.
I like
That's a
it.
good
I
one.
think it's a good hack, Rob.
Yeah.
I nearly swore then. I nearly swore. I genuinely nearly swore.
I've got
I was
one
only
question.
laughing because Ben was laughing. I wasn't laughing at your
I know.
hack.
I'm fine. I knew I'd get a laugh when I said tie your laces
No,
because
do you know you use the note section on your phone
yeah,
to leave the notes because you don't?
yeah,
Have you got a reminder app on your phone?
yeah, but he always does it at stupid times, and it reminds me at stupid times. Like, yeah. So I just put it on the
I
notes, and
use
then I just check
notes.
back on the notes
Do
every
you
now
have
and
a note?
again. I'll just check and say, what do I need to do today?
Do you have a note to tie your laces? No, it's good. It's good. I like it. It's good. I have it. I do it myself. I genuinely do. It's good. It's
We're
good.
all going to be sending
Yeah.
ourselves voice notes though now, aren't we?
It's good.
See, Caroline says I do that, Rob. That's funny. I do that, Rob. Steve Cannon. I send myself an email. There you go. Ben's gone. There you go. Anyway, moving swiftly on. We'll come back to the wheel in a
What's
bit.
next on the agenda?
What's next on it? We'll come back to the wheel in a minute. You
Good
did
spin.
suggest something
Enjoyed that.
to put. So you suggested something
It
for me
was
to put in
Chris
there, Emma.
Turner suggested
Yes,
to
it
put
was.
in there about logos for running clubs because we got chatting about it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. So logos for
Ben
running
looks
clubs.
confused.
Yeah, we'll come. If it comes out,
Go with
we'll
that.
speak about it.
Yeah.
So we've done that. We're gonna. I don't think we've got time to talk about trainers. We'll do trainers next time. I think if we want
Watch
to.
this space.
Yeah, watch
Woo,
this space.
something's coming.
There is going to be something. Keep an eye on Instagram because something is coming. So watch this space. Whammy, just to remind everybody that we have got the parkrun meetup this Saturday. So when this goes out, it'll be tomorrow. So be there at the Whammy Parkrun before 9 o'clock to come and say hello if you want to, and we can take photos with everybody. Hopefully, if people do turn up. If not, it'll just be me, Ben, and Emma, which is fine. Which is no pressure to anybody. If you don't want to turn up, it's fine. I won't feel offended like I have felt offended on this podcast today, so don't worry about it.
If you're watching and you're coming, drop a comment in so we know to shout hello and come and say hi.
Yeah, please do let us know that you've come as well. So if we don't see you, please come and seek us out. If you look for the tall guy with a big bald head, that's me. I'll be standing by. Yeah, Ben will be wearing his hoodie. I haven't got one yet. But yeah, so if you are coming, please let us know, and please also come over to us and say hi. I think we'll save the Strava graph discussion for when we do the Strava shout out. Monopoly.
Monopoly.
It's called Onopoly, isn't it? It's not Monopoly. It's Onopoly.
But it is Monopoly.
Yeah, it is Monopoly.
It's an
I don't think-
try-on event.
Yeah.
Did you know that? I hope they've got size 14s.
I do as well, but they probably won't.
Make sure you bring your trainers then.
Oh, well, will be. I'll bring my own trainers anyway. So I'll let you explain what it is, Emma.
So it's with Run Northwest, isn't it?
Yep.
So tomorrow me and Rob are going to a try-on event by Run Northwest, and it is a monopoly. What I understand is when we get there, we will be given a Monopoly board, and the squares around the board will be different streets, landmarks, places in Wilmslow,
I've
and
got a
we
clue
will
about
be.
Wilmslow and no idea where I'm going at all.
Yeah, we will be in teams of 4. So I'm in a different team to Rob. So
She ditched me.
I didn't. You just weren't quick
She-
enough.
She invited me and then said, "Oh, by the way, I've already got a team."
I said you no, you just weren't quick enough. I got taken by another team first. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm with Jack and I can't remember the other two people's
Becky and
names.
Sam Cross,
Becky and
who
Sam.
are all very good runners, as are my team. So we have to run around Wilmslow and take pictures with the landmarks, the roads, shops, whatever is on this map. We don't know until we get there tomorrow. And whoever gets the most wins some trainers. So
Oh, I didn't know that you won trainers.
didn't
know that.
Yeah. There you go. It's a good job I was explaining it then, wasn't it?
It was
Sounds
very good job.
Sounds very good. What's on your
Yeah.
running plans tomorrow?
Mine's complete rest. So just forget whatever Emma's just told you. I'm just not doing it. I'll ask for forgiveness instead of
I think
permission.
mine is rest.
Shocking, Emma.
What?
Didn't we ask?
I don't think we did.
No,
I think you messaged
I'm sure
me.
we asked.
no. You asked about doing Stafford Moorland's track thingy.
I asked. I always ask. I'll find the message. I'll
I'll have a
resend it
look
to
on
you.
the group chat. I'll look on the group chat now.
I definitely asked.
Well, we put it on the agenda, so we knew. Yeah, you
Is
did.
it-
You did put it in there. Yeah, you put
See?
it in there.
Did I say
Yeah,
is
you
it
did.
okay?
Oh, go have
Yeah.
fun then. Have fun. Yeah. Hope you win.
You did put it in there. So
Add
yeah, you're
another
right.
pair of trainers to my collection if I win.
Yeah. Do the whole team get a? Well, I'm hoping the whole team
Yes.
get one pair of trainers each, not
Yeah,
one
they
pair of
do.
trainer between them. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
But can you imagine if we won and Jack Stewart was having to run around Biddle for size 14 running trainers? Like
Yeah,
flippers.
so it's four people per team, and I don't know how many teams there's going to be, but it sold out, didn't it? Weren't you lucky to get a place?
Yeah, it sold out really
Um,
quickly. I literally, Jack messaged me and said, "I'll put you in the team," or I've said you're going to be on the team. And I looked online, it was like, sold out. I was like, how? It was literally within a couple of hours. So I messaged the guy who's running it from Run Northwest, and somebody's cancelled, so they managed to sneak me in.
So how long?
Thank you very
How long
much.
do you have to run?
45 minutes.
I think it's 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
and then
So you
there's,
run from different
pizza
places
after.
to try and find.
How have they
different
worked
things.
out it'll only take you 45 minutes though?
Well, it's
you've
45
just
minutes
got-
limit. You get as many
Yeah.
as you can.
Yeah.
So you get as many as you
So-
can. If you don't get them all, you don't get them all. The person with the most of the people with the most landmarks or pictures will win. I would imagine that's how it's going to work.
See, my coach brain goes to the fact that it's going to turn into an interval session on a complete rest day.
Hey, I don't worry about
No,
that. It
you
wouldn't be an
were- you
interval
were the
session for me.
team though,
I'll be
aren't you?
sending Jack off. Go on, Jack. Go.
No,
quick.
you're in a team and you've got to take a picture. Your team has got to take a picture. So even if Jack gets there before Rob, Jack's got to
Yeah.
wait for Rob to get there.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've got to
it-
stay as a team.
You'll as a 4, you'll run as fast as you can to the landmark, then you'll rest and have a photo, and then you'll run off as fast as you can to the next landmark. And so correct me if I'm wrong. That's an
Okay.
interval session.
Can I swap my interval session for Monopoly, please?
Yes, Emma, you may.
Thank you.
I'm not going to ask. I'll just do it.
No,
And
I hope you
then-
get injured, Rob, because we've got a race on Saturday. You do what you like, mate.
Actually, yeah, I forgot to mention that. So so that we're doing that tomorrow. So we're going to Wilmslow to do the Onopoly, which I'm really looking forward to. We're going to try some trainers on, hopefully, if they've got my size.
On a good
which is
trainers
very
as well.
doubtful.
I got a pair
Yeah,
on. They're good.
yeah.
I had
But
not
going
got
back,
on.
I haven't got a pair of on. I've got many pairs, to be fair. But going back to the Whammy Park Run, just to entice you in a little bit more, if you're not already coming, hopefully me and Ben will be doing our challenge that was set by Joe Shirley. Was it Joe Shirley? Was it Joe Shirley? Yeah. So Joe Shirley set as a challenge of I get my park run best time PB, and Ben gets his PB park run, and whatever the difference is, I get a head start. So mine is 24:06. Ben's is 17 something, 47 something. Yeah. So I'm going to set off on the park run when they say go, and then 7 minutes later, around about 7 minutes later, Ben is then going to chase me down. It brings back flashbacks from when I first came on the podcast and I talked about my training for football, where I was sent like a hare and the dogs came chasing me. That's exactly how I feel. And I was talking about it today at Stoke Fit. And I'm quite scared, actually, because I hate the fact that somebody is chasing me down. I don't know what it is, but when I run for like NSRRA, if I go past somebody, I won't look behind me. I won't look behind me because I think to myself, if I see him, I'm just going to panic and just like crumble. So I will just be focused. I might even buy blinkers so I can't even
Yeah.
look behind me.
Music
So,
as
yeah.
well, so you can't hear him shouting, "I'm coming!"
Yeah,
I'm here.
I am genuinely
you.
I'm genuinely traumatized by the
This is
fact
why
that
I
he
said I'm not doing it.
I know.
I'll just be the judge.
No.
So that's
I think you'll
happening
be
on
all right.
Saturday.
My PB was set in 2023.
Mine
Bearing in
was.
mind, I haven't
Mine
really done any
was.
interval sessions in about 6 months, and I've ran once in 2 weeks. I'd be disappointed if you didn't win.
Thanks. But add the extra pressure on top. Cheers, Ben.
Yeah.
I've even bought a
Anyway,
new pair
so
of
that's
running
happening at
trainers to
Whammy.
go for it.
So what I've done, I've got tactics. I'm going to have tactics. I'm going to do like Elliot Kipchoge had, them slipstream people either side of him. I'm going to employ 7 people do that for me.
I've just seen James type this. That's not allowed.
Why?
No
Why not?
pacers. We agreed.
I haven't got a pacer.
If anybody is watching this and listening to this on Friday and you want to be a pacer for me to catch Rob and you're willing to be at Parkrun and start 7 minutes after everybody else, I would accept applications by close of 9 a.m. on Saturday morning. Just come and say hello. Bring proof that you can run that fast.
Oh, bring proof that you can run that fast. You big head. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Have we got any couch to coach news, Mr. Russell?
Couch to coach news.
Couch to coach news. Couch to coach news.
No.
No. Don't worry. If you haven't, it's fine. We'll let you off this time because you've been to Florida.
Oh, I have. I've got some.
Go on.
I have actually. I was reading this just before we came on air, and it's on the BBC running page.
We've just had a streaker.
It's Oliver. He just says, "I'm sorry."
Censor that bit out.
It's all right.
It's a story that's on the BBC News. It won't shock you. It's about a 37-year-old man that's learned to tie his laces.
You're so funny. Right, that's it. Podcast over. The wheel. It's the wheel of Couch Coached. Spin that wheel. Spin. Come on, guys. That wheel.
Spin
that. Come on, Emma.
Wheel. Spin.
I'm not spinning it until you say it.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel.
It's come on.
Oh, no, what is it?
Running whilst pregnant.
Oh, okay.
There you go. So Abby suggested that.
Yeah.
So it might not be next week. It might be the week after because we have a guest next week, which has been organised by Emma. So in 2 weeks' time, We might be getting Ken Rushton on as well, but we'll also talk about running whilst pregnant. What a really good discussion that Ken Rushton can partake in, talking about running whilst pregnant. But tell us, who is the guest next week, Emma?
No, you'll have to wait and see.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a little announcement on Instagram and put some info on there. So keep watching.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. So I'm looking forward to speaking. It's going to be your first guest, Emma.
Yes, exciting times.
Exciting, very exciting. Thank you everybody for listening and watching on YouTube. We are on 17 watchers currently, so thank you very much for coming and spending an hour with us of just them taking the absolute mick out of me for the last at least 45 minutes of it. If anybody wants to do anything for the podcast, if you want to come and join us at the Whammy, please do so. Also, go and join the channel, the Instagram channel. Go and join the mailing list. If you want to get in contact with us, please get in contact with us via the email at couchtocoast@outlook.com or via Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the usual suspects. And on that note, thank the Lord. We will see you all later.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh.